Hey, hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your February 2023 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, perhaps you're partnered up, maybe you're going through a challenging situation with someone close to your heart, we'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. All right, so right away here, Virgo, we have trust, we have reconciliation, and we have passion. So what I'm getting for some of you that are in a relationship, there may have been a disagreement, there may have been an argument, or you may have been disconnected from this person. But if you're wanting to rebuild the passion, because I do feel that there is love there, if you're wanting to reconcile or come back together, now it doesn't mean an ex from the past is showing up to ask you for a second chance. For some of you, maybe, but I'm talking about those of you that are in a relationship that want to reignite that spark, or for those of you that want to heal or mend from a situation that was difficult. It doesn't have to just be romantic love either. This could be a reconciliation, an apology coming in from a loved one, from a child, a parent, a sibling, or even a friend who had hurt you. But I do feel passion coming in for you. For those of you that are single, trust that the universe is working in your favor. It says here, trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith, because you may have lost hope regarding love. A lot of you, even though that is something that you've wanted to manifest, a soulmate, a partnership, a connection, or collaboration, trust that things are working behind the scenes. You may actually meet someone this month or run into someone of the past. What I'm getting here, because reconciliation is in the middle, some of you may be running into someone that you may have passed them by in the past. So for example, you knew about this person, but maybe you both were in a relationship at that time and you weren't able to pursue it, but you always maybe had, I don't want to say your eye on each other, but you noticed their presence. Okay. And there may be a reconciliation between you and another person that you knew of, or maybe you, again, the timing wasn't right. And I feel like there's a coming together where there's a lot of passion between you and this person. Now, also, some of you may have been betrayed or hurt in the past. That's part of the human experience, right? Is sometimes to go through betrayal or go through difficulties when it comes to trust. Sometimes people test our trust, or we feel that we have a hard time trusting based on experiences that we've had in the past. The universe is really calling for you to be open at this time, because passion is in the air. February looks to be a very beautiful month for you, regardless of what relationship status you are in, Virgo. Let's take a look at the heart of the matter. We have here Six of Wands. Beautiful. This is victory. This is about you being in the spotlight. This is about all eyes being on you. You're feeling good. Some of you may be having a big glow up this month where you're putting yourself out there and you're feeling attractive. You're feeling magnetized. You may be going on dates. If you're single and looking, you may say yes to a date that there's a lot of passion, a lot of lusty energy between the both of you that certainly can build into something more stable. Now, the Six of Wands as well is about inspiration, feeling inspired, feeling a renewed sense of hope and achievement. If you've been single for quite some time looking, this is the month that you're really starting to put yourself out there. It can be a difficult month for a lot of people who are single, especially if you live in the United States. There's Valentine's Day, people get engaged, and people are walking around holding hands, and you may notice that energy. I feel like this year, if you're single, you're not letting that bother you. You're telling yourself, it's just a hyped holiday. I'm putting myself out there, and I'm going to attract and be happy with the people around me. And you may actually be out with friends, I'm hearing as well, and you may meet someone, or you're letting the universe work its magic. And that's kind of what I feel with the spotlight energy showing up here. Now, I do feel in the past that there's been either a failed relationship, you felt overlooked, or you even felt a little bit of shame or humiliation moving forward because there could have been a relationship in your life that really was detrimental, Virgo. but you're moving past that here. And the reconciliation could even be you coming to terms with something within yourself, of a relationship or an experience of the past. And now you're feeling good in your own skin. You're feeling comfortable. You're feeling like you were able to victoriously get through a situation. And now you're heading to the top. Let's take a look at what may be crossing your path. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is crossing your path, but this is good that it's in your energy, okay? So some of you, I just heard here, you may be having a divorce party as well. Please take that as it resonates. Some of you are celebrating a success or a win within a family dynamic. So if you were dealing with a family member who may have been difficult, or you may have had a falling out with a sister, I'm getting sister for some of you as well. There could have been an argument, or you may have had an argument with someone close to you, and you may have relied or talked to a sister or someone that was like a sister for you. But this 10 of Cups showing up as the challenge is saying here that yes, there may have been betrayal. Yes, there may have been family disputes or arguments within the home life, but I feel like that is being reconciled in the month of February. You're not letting something get the best of you. You may be even deciding to plan or take a family vacation to become stronger with a person here. I'm just going to pull one card to clarify this 10 of Cups as the challenge. Now, you may be looking for this family dynamic and it hasn't shown up here for you, but I feel that there's other things that are happening for you that is feeling like you're more on your path. Let's take a look and clarify. Okay, there's the 6 of Cups again. So another card of nostalgia. Some of you may hear from a family member, or you may have news coming your way from maybe someone you've divorced or an ex-partner. Or there may be someone coming in to give you an apology or let you know that you were the love of their life, or you were the one that got away, okay? That you always hear stories, or you read stories that was the one that got away. I feel like somebody thinks that way about you, Virgo. So really, really powerful. I got full body goosebumps. So please take that as it resonates. Whether you want to take that and do something with it, that's up to you, or whether you just want to take it and that helps you gain the closure that you needed. We have free will. The energy here remains the same, but the experience for each and every one of you will be different. Let's take a look at the foundation. What is below you, Virgo? 5 of Swords. So this is about you overcoming that mental conflict, that little voice within your head that says, should I stay? Should I leave? Should I fight for this? Should I walk away and let this happen organically? Do I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Some of you have been in a situation where you poured in your blood, sweat, and tears. If you can look there at the bottom of that card, he is doing the same exact thing she is. This is crazy. Look at that. He's made it to the top there, but it hasn't been easy. You can see that blood has been spilled. Blood has been shed. Now that doesn't mean symbolically, physically, but it does mean that you've been through a lot. And it does mean that you're finally coming out of that headache period of your life. If things have been challenging with a family dynamic, whether you are freeing yourself from a situation that was toxic, that was unhealthy, or if you've been single for quite some time and you've been looking for love, but it's been stressful for you. I'm also getting something here with pregnancy or trying to have a family, trying to have a baby. I do feel like there's some sort of victory here. You may find out you're pregnant in the month of February, even though I don't necessarily see any cards that show that yet, such as the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles, but I do see that could be coming in for some of you. Now let's take a look at the past. What's going on for you in the past? Someone may have caused you a headache in the past as well. I'm sensing you may have had to walk away from a situation, from someone, because there was a lot going on. Just a lot that was physically, mentally, spiritually exhausting you or draining of your energy, and you may have had to leave that situation for a time being, whether it was an hour, a day, or a decade. I feel like you had to walk away from it, but now you're seeing something is coming to light here with the 6 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. That is what I was just talking about, with feeling distressed, feeling like a lot is going on. When the 2 of Pentacles shows up, this is about Should I stay? Should I leave? It's about balancing. It is about weighing out a pros and cons. So if you were in a high level commitment, perhaps trust was breached in one way, form, or another. You may have reconciled with a person, gave them another chance after another chance. But I feel that what is important for you, Virgo, is balance and trying to keep that mental conflict at bay, because you don't want this. No one does. No one wants to feel stressed out. No one wants to feel like they have to walk on eggshells or that they'll never be able to attract the love of their lives. Okay, this is about you finding balance within those thoughts that creep in and tend to spiral you out of control at times. When things feel a little bit too chaotic, when things feel a little bit stressful in the past here, this is about you finding out ways to not take on so much, not feel overwhelmed, because we see that happening here in your foundation. But I feel that you've made decisions in the past where you've helped yourself, whether through exercise, meditation, yoga, getting out in nature, or talking to a therapist, a coach, a mentor, writing, journaling, whatever it may be for you. You're finding solutions to help you bring about more balance and to gain clarity, which is important here for you, Virgo. They're also giving me the name Sam or Samantha. It could be two separate names. It could be short for Samantha. It could be a middle name, last name, or a first name. Please take that as it resonates. Sam, Samantha. Let's take a look at what's in your headspace. What is going on? Because in your foundation, you're certainly in your headspace, but let's see what you are working on manifesting in the month of February. Ten of Swords. This is about walking away. Even though there's some sort of reconciliation here, or someone may be coming back, or like I said, it could have been an argument. It could have been a full-on, I've been away from this person for 10 years. Or for some of you, if you've been single for quite some time and you're saying, well, Melissa, there is no one right now. I feel like you're walking away from this chapter of your life. Remember, this is just energy. The story will be different for each and every one of you. But the Ten of Swords, yes, it can be a painful ending. It can be a difficult ending to leave behind, but it is closing the door, locking it, and throwing away the key, Virgo. I really love the depiction of the Ten of Swords in this deck because it's actually a graceful ending. She's walking away there. Her head is held up high. She's walking towards the sun, and she knows that she wants to be done with that chapter of her life. She knows what she wants. She's clear about it, and she's going to shut the door on the past because she doesn't want to repeat that cycle over and over. And you're being divinely protected and redirected. Look at all those crows above there as well. Some of you may be seeing winged creatures more often, or even feathers. Eagles, crows, owls, birds of any kind. That may be a sign that you are on the right path to keep moving forward. All right, beautiful energy here. Even though, yes, there's been mental conflict, you know what you're doing. Now, some of you, you're walking towards a passionate relationship, or you're ending something to move forward, to bring about more passion, more trust, more honesty. And I feel like you're definitely ready to start this new chapter, or this completely new book. For some of you, a completely new book. Like I said in the beginning, could be even divorce party. What do we have here? Okay, yep. How would you like? So what I'm doing here is two cards fell out. We're clarifying the near future, but also we have a card in your position of how you're feeling. Spirit is saying talk about these intertwined because this is something that not only are you feeling, are you going through, but it's something that's showing up in the near future for you. You have the Devil and the Queen of Cups. The Devil can certainly be very, very passionate, very lusty, very desirable, but it doesn't mean that it's good for you. Okay, it can be, but I feel like you're letting go and you're walking away from this Devil. That is what's showing up here for you. Whether it is an actual Capricorn, or it could be a person you're walking away from, or again, it's a situation that had pulled at your strings. You felt controlled by it. You felt possibly even manipulated, or your energy. Every time you were around this person, you just had that magnetic attraction and you couldn't break away for whatever reason. Now as you're coming in, you're walking away from a situation, or you may be telling someone, I'm sorry, I've tried to give you chance after chance, I've tried to trust. Or if you are single and you've been telling yourself you'll never amount to meeting a soulmate, or you'll never have what it takes to meet someone or bring someone new in, I feel like you're letting go of those limiting beliefs or those fears that held you back, that kept you stuck. No more holding you back. It's in your headspace. Why and how is this happening for you now? Because what you're telling yourself is you're choosing to fill your cup. You're choosing love. You're asking yourself, what would love do? But it's interesting as well, because even though that there is love here, this is about a higher level of love. And you may be saying, well, Melissa, love is love. You're right. We can stay in situations where there is love, but the environment around it can still be quite toxic, or it can be quite passionate and lusty, but we may be looking for something aside from love. We may be looking for commitment. We may be looking for loyalty. We may be looking for the things that come with love on the positive side of it. Again, yes, love is the main energy, but there are things that we stay that may not be healthy. And then there's things that we want to ascend. And that's what I feel is happening here. You want to ascend, you want to grow, you want to evolve with someone or without. That's up to you. But the Queen of Cups is you putting your heart first and you filling your own cup so that it flows out into the universe and you can attract what it is that you truly desire, Virgo. When this Queen of Cups shows up, this is a very, very powerful energy. Some of you may even be highly intuitive. You may be very empathic and very loving. You may be an emotional being as well, but you may be a healer, and you may attract at times people who need a great deal of healing. Hello, law of attraction. But you're telling yourself that yes, everyone needs healing in this lifetime, especially as we have these human experiences that can pull us or disconnect us at times from our soul. But you're realizing that you don't have to take on every stray. And I say that in the kindest way. It doesn't mean that this person is lower or bad or negative. That's not at all. It's just that sometimes we take on other people's energies and it drains us of our own. And that's what I feel you are choosing not to do. Now, for others of you, this could be a reconciliation that you're leaving the past situation behind so you can reconcile with this person and move forward. Again, please take it as it resonates to your story. Now let's see what's showing up in the external environment. What's going on around you, Virgo? What do we have for Virgo, please? The Magician. This is showing up in a lot of readings. So February is a highly attractive month. What it is that you are wanting, you also may be thinking of people. They're telling me your telepathy is very, very strong in the month of February, Virgo. So if you start dreaming of someone, guaranteed that they're thinking or dreaming about you. Or you may know someone is going to message, text you, or call you. And then they do. So again, I do feel that whatever it is you're thinking about or you're wanting to heal, gain closure on, walk away from, it is being stirred up within your soul to manifest in the physical so you can do something about it and take it to that next level. You have all of the necessary tools available. You are the magician. You are the creator of your own destiny. What does that look like for you? Walk towards that, Virgo. Walk towards that. Very powerful. Let's see what your hopes and fears are. What are your hopes? What are your fears? King of Cups. Ooh, beautiful. There's your partnership. You want this King of Cups here. You want partnership. Now, it doesn't matter if you're female or male or if you're into the same sex or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just the energies here of a partnership, of that beautiful, loving, emotional connection. These two are some of the best power couples that there is because they love each other so deeply. This is the kind of love that can evolve and can continue growing over time. And you push through, work through insecurities, jealousies, and fears, and you love each other and you're willing to grow, evolve, and adapt with each other. So this is the kind of relationship that you're looking for. The fear here is, what if someone stays at this level and I evolve? Do I have to wait? Do I have to try to pick them up and carry them every time? Or vice versa? Is this all about, you possibly not finding people that are closed off, that are not emotionally as evolved as you. When this King of Cups can show up as a fear, it may be someone who's cold, someone who's untrustworthy, someone who's not in touch with their emotions. That's not what you want at all. That's a fear of yours, right? That's a fear that's left you feeling conflicted in the past. You don't want that again. So you need to walk away from whatever this devil energy is for you. Again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but it must be tempered. It must be controlled in a sense. Control it enough where not controlled. That sounds counterintuitive here. But do what you need to do to release the strings that bind you to a thought, to a situation, to a person, to a past experience, to a fear. That must be released so you can fully embrace this energy of divine divinity and this divine soulmate, this connection that is deep beyond measure. Something you're attracting in, something that you already have, or something you are manifesting. Powerful. Let's take a look at the final outcome. What is the final outcome for Virgo in matters of the heart for February 2023? They're telling me to go again, and that's why. Okay, a new opportunity coming in for you here. A new opportunity to completely shift the trajectory of your love life. Because we have the Four of Cups, but the big card, the first one out here, Four of Wands, double swords. So beautiful. The way that they're showing me this here is this is past energy. Four of Cups, that headache, right? Feeling like you're stuck in a place where it's hard to see that light at the end of the tunnel. It's hard to get yourself out of some sort of grief, boredom, or impatient type of energy. The Four of Cups is now saying she's not focused on the cups that were lost, because that's what you're cutting out, that devil energy. Whatever these three cups are, yes, there can be memories. Yes, there can be good times, but you're not sitting in that grief. You're turning around and seeing what's before you, this beautiful, magnificent, colorful cup. That is that King and Queen of Cups, right? That is that gift of love. That's that Ace of Cups. There's the one single one. What's that leading to? The Four of Wands, halfway to marriage. This is about achievement, celebration, commitment, possibly moving in with each other, or being able to live on your own 2 feet, stand on your own 2 feet, and feel good about the decisions that you have made in your life up until this point. Even though some of them you may have done things differently, I always say I have no regrets, because you learn. Those are opportunities for growth. They're opportunities for your soul to evolve. So no regrets. We just do things differently in the future. Now, the Four of Wands is all about achievements, and you have that showing up with the Six of Wands as well. So there's some sort of special occasion. It could be an anniversary as well. Now, if you're in a relationship, you are looking at the bright side of things. You're looking at the love that is still between the both of you, and you may be reconciling and saying, you know what, it's worth it. It's worth putting in this effort and knowing that, yes, we have our issues, we have our troubles. It's time to walk away from those for good. Finally, forgive a person for their wrongdoing, but understand that it's part of the growth process. Okay, so again, different scenarios here, because many of you are single. Some of you are in a complicated matter with someone close to your heart, or you may be in a relationship. So please take the energies as it resonates for you, Virgo. All right, let's get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have for the wisdom of the Oracle? We have the Tribe. This is all about authenticity. It's all about you being able to feel good in your own skin, feel that sense of belonging. And it is card 8 in tarot. That is Leo energy. That's the strength. So let's take a look and see what's coming in here for you. This is all about community, a sense of belonging, being seen and understood by others. It's about like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, and knowing your place in the world. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we know we are useful to our tribes, our families, and communities. In a tribe, everyone has an important function and feels, I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging or kinship. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community will bring you joy. You may be discovering essential qualities that you share with another person, and perhaps also those that you don't share. These are times when you follow and the other person leads, and then there are times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance, yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics so you don't want to repeat them, which we talked about as well, Virgo. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together, or even who you can be on your own. So yes, this is about you feeling good about who you are, about the choices that you've made. And also for some of you that may be walking away from a difficult situation, you may be relying on your friends, your family, even sisters here, because something may have been a distraction or a dispute within that family dynamic. But I feel like by the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of happy moments, a lot of happy times and celebrations. You're seeing the love that is right in front of you. All right. So Virgo, at this time, I ask if you can, please close your eyes. We're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And tune into your third eye center, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you, Virgo, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your animals in the comment section below, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway where I draw one lucky winner on the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button. All right, I absolutely love this because we were talking about this earlier. We have the crow spirit with this 10 of swords. Like I said, you're being divinely protected, and it says co-create with spirit. This is about spirit being on your side, being your ally, being your companion. And when you realize that the universe works in the way of law of attraction, the spirit wants the best for you as well, and that things are starting to work in your favor. Things are starting to turn out positively. There's a shift. This is a change coming in, a change that will lead to more trust, a change that will lead to that higher level of love that you're seeking. So trust that spirit is your ally. It's also card 17. Now in tarot, 17 is the star, and that is all about guidance. It's about positivity and more peace. That's what you're walking towards, Virgo. You have mouse spirit. Now, some of you may be 40 years old. You may have a birthday on the 17th, the 12th, or you may even be 33 as well. But we have mouse spirit. It says tend to the small things. There may be some small things happening here. You may be organizing, cleaning your space. You may be filing taxes, or you're just taking a look at the mundane everyday things, doing dishes, taking out the garbage. Tend to those small details because it will help you keep your mind off things for those of you that do feel a little bit stressed out, but also have fun is what I'm sensing as well. You have canary spirit. So here is another winged creature. It's card 12, Hanged Man, which is about surrendering control. When this Hanged Man shows up with the canary, this is about you going in a new direction where you sing your own song. That's the message here. Sing your own song. Put out your own vibrations of something that you truly want and desire. This is about not being codependent, okay? For some of you, you do have the devil here, so codependency may have been a factor, or it could be a factor in your love life, or you may be codependent upon others or others you. This is about singing your own song and breaking free from that pattern if that is you. And lastly, you have horse spirit. Freedom is yours. You're walking towards freedom. You certainly see that here. There's celebrations coming in here. So whatever you are doing, there's a lot of happiness. And I do feel self-sufficiency, being able to stand on your own 2 feet, even in a relationship. That's when the best type of relationships come in, when you're not codependent on another, when you're not feeling those insecurities, those jealousies, those what ifs, and stepping on eggshells, or when you're just feeling that mental conflict or struggle at all times. It's when you both can be independent with who you are on that energetic level and physical level, and you can meet in the middle and bring that together. That is the cherry on, the sundae. That's the icing on the top here. So you're definitely heading towards freedom, single, together, separately, whatever it may be for you, but you are heading towards a brand new shift, a brand new change that's going to bring about a lot of happiness. Some celebrations as well. Some of you are leaving a situation behind, and there could be engagement in your future. I hope this resonates, Virgo. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, post your power animal in the comment box below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for listening. Lots of love.